What is up, guys? This is Oscarmtv and I'm back with another video, and today I'll be talking about should you get a PC or wait for the PS5 or the new Xbox. And it's a big question I've been getting, and I'll try to answer it as simply as I can because I know many of you don't know that much about PCs, or maybe you're getting into it and you want to see which one is better for your budget, or how much frames you're gonna get on a PS5 rather than on a PC. If you're new to the channel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. So here we have the PS5, as many of you seen before the trailer. The PS5 is gonna run 120 FPS and it's gonna run 8K graphics. To me, on a console, that's really impressive. Usually on a console you will get like 60 FPS, but the servers are being bad right now with Fortnite, and sometimes the frames are dropping even on console. But 120 FPS, it's pretty good if you're playing on Fortnite. It'll be better if it was 240, but that's the future. So basically, a PS5 is a mini PC. Even like you can see the way the PS5 is built. It's gonna be bigger than an average console. It's gonna be heavier. Many of you, if you've seen an unboxing video, the PS5 is gonna be 3 times the size as the PS4. The Xbox as well is gonna run 120 FPS. Both consoles are really good. I would say if you compare both specs from the Xbox and the PS5, I say that the Xbox has a slight more performance just because of the specs that both have. I'm not going to get too much in detail, but I say that the Xbox has a slight bit more performance. But at the end of the day, they're both great companies. But me personally, I would choose PlayStation over Xbox just because personal preference. They're both kind of the same. Not one is better than the other one. Just that comparing both of them with the specs, I feel Xbox would beat PlayStation in that side. But they're both great companies, and I'll end up getting the PS5. The big question is, and you're trying to get into the PC world, or you're just trying to make some content or upload clips. If you want to get a PC, when you're buying a pre-built, it gets really expensive. If you can build your own PC, that would be awesome, and you will save a lot of money. But if you're gonna get a pre-built, it's gonna be a little pricey. So if you're looking to get a PC and you don't have that much money in your hand at the moment, I recommend you get a PS5 or an Xbox. You could get either or. I personally would choose the PS5 over the Xbox. In my opinion, get the PS5 if you're on a budget and you will want to get a PC. Reason why? Because if you want good frames on a PC, you have to have a good processor, and it gets really pricey. You have to have at least an Intel i7 or higher if you want your frames to be strong on Fortnite, especially when the servers are pretty bad at the moment. So the PS5 is going to run 120 FPS, and the price range, it comes from $400 to $500. 400 I believe is the digital version, and then 500 is the one with the disc. So I say get the PS5. You'll save money. You buy, let's say you get the $500 one, and then the rest of the money that you were gonna invest in a PC, you could get a nice webcam, you could get a desk, you could get some monitors, get a cheap gaming chair. You can build your setup. But if you get a expensive PC, you're just gonna get a PC, and it's gonna take forever for you to build a gaming setup. If you have zero at the moment, you don't have a desk, I say go with the PS5. You can't go all in your setup. You gotta build your setup step by step. When I started my YouTube career, I only had a PS4, and I built my setup slowly. It took me a whole entire year to build my setup. It takes a lot of grind, it takes a lot of effort. I say get the PS5. You're gonna run 120 FPS, you're gonna get 8K graphics. It's really impressive, and you can stream on the PS5. I believe they're gonna have a video editing software that you can edit your clips and then post it directly to Twitch or YouTube directly on the console. But if you want high quality content, get a PC, because you know, when you have a PC, you don't have to upgrade consoles in the future. If you get a PS5 next year, they're gonna have PS6, then PS7. But if you have a PC, you don't need to upgrade. You can upgrade parts, obviously, but it's a PC lasts longer than a console because you don't have to keep constantly changing for better performance. End up getting a pre-built, and let's say it's like 700 or it's like 1,000. You're not gonna get much FPS because you have to lower your graphics. You got to lower your settings on your PC in order for you to get frames. But on a PS5, you'll already have 120 FPS and you'll have good graphics at the same time, so your quality and your videos are going to be nice. If you want to go all in and you're not on a budget, I recommend you get a PC rather than a PS5. On a good PC, get an Intel i7. I'm more a fan of Intel rather than Ryzen. My PC runs on Intel i9. I'll be off for the video. I wasn't gonna get too much in detail. I'm just giving you some advice or tips if you didn't know what decision to make. This is Oscarmtv and I'm out. Peace.